I thought I would give a long-awaited update on the pulpit restoration project. You see here that I have begun painting the angels and the columns and other parts of the pulpit in gold. The paint that I'm using is just a metallic gold paint from Home Depot. I'm not going to bother with gilding. I do know how to gild, but it would be too expensive, and I don't want to get into all those nooks and crannies with it. This paint works really well. We use this paint at different points on the altar and on our floor lights that we use at funerals and things like that, and it works really well. Again, this area here, all of this part is going to be stained brown, a very nice dark brown. I've been going through this labor-intensive process here of getting the paint off of this dental work, I guess you would call it, and you can see how I chewed it up a bit because I'm using chisels. There we go. I find these chisels are the easiest way to remove the paint. I do have a Dremel that was given to me that I've used a little bit. I use sandpaper a bit, but really I find the best combination is using regular chisels and sandpaper. So I'm trying to get all of the paint off, and then I'm going to go in and remove as many of these little flecks as I can, because I don't want those to show through the brown stain. The stain is going to be kind of like that, probably a tad darker, but it'll look really nice with the angels, and it will match the altar at the church. So I'm working on this side, and then I'm doing two sides at a time because it's so labor intensive. I have to wear sneakers because I'm working on concrete, and standing on my feet really hurts my hips and such. So I did this the other day. I worked on this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and sand and get these little bits out. And I also have to get up here, all of this out. And then I've got these last two sides, which you can see there's a lot more work to get done in terms of the paint removal. Now, once these two sides are done, I have a little bit of removal to do yet on the arches. I'll get that done, and then we will begin staining. I'm not sure how much I'm going to have to sand and prepare the surface for the stain. We will see. Getting this material off here, this paint, I'm using a drum sander attached to my drill. That works extremely well in getting in here and getting these curves. Now this part, these angles in here, I have to use my chisel. The other difficult part, of course, is this stuff kind of down in there. So I want to get as much of that off as I can, and then we'll be set. So I'm hoping to get this in place by Christmas, no later than Christmas. Now the insert is here. Unfortunately, I stained that too dark. That is an ebony stain, so I need to sand that down some and condition the wood and get it to the shade that I want. But that goes right inside of that surround. You see where the joints are, how they're kind of coming apart. That doesn't matter because they are holding together. Those joints are actually hidden behind these columns, if that makes sense. So thanks for watching, and I will keep you all posted. Take care.